Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to do a fun and super simple sketchbook page. You'll need a pencil and a medium of choice. I chose Tombow water-based markers, and I picked random colors I wouldn't normally pick because I wanted to experiment a little. And to start, it's really easy. We're just going to draw some guidelines as I've done before in other videos. You can draw them straight across the page if you want. You can make them exactly the same width, but I wanted to have a little fun and draw some mountain-like lines diagonal across the page. It'll give this a little more movement and interest in the end. This is a great sketchbook page for when you don't want to think a lot. I did this in between some more serious and thought-out oil and acrylic paintings, and I went ahead and binged some audiobooks. It was a nice way to just unwind and relax. I used the brush end of this marker for a thicker line, and I made sure not to press too hard because I didn't want to fray the ends. The idea here is to just make straight lines around the page, staying within the pencil guidelines, and it winds up being a really neat rainbow effect in the end. I honestly didn't think too much about what colors went where. My only thought was to not put two marks of the same color next to each other. Now, I've done this sketchbook page multiple times, and I've actually done one where I have 3 lines of purple and 4 lines of yellow and 2 lines of green, and that looked great too. I just wanted to do something a little different with this one. If your lines end up looking a little tilted, don't worry about it too much. I struggle with that too. If you're really worried about having straight lines, just take a step back every once in a while, and it'll help you straighten things out. I decided to use the same color and hop around the page in different shapes, just so I didn't have to change colors as often. But you could definitely work shape by shape if you wanted to. To be honest, these colors ended up surprising me. When I picked them, I did not think I was going to like it in the end, but I really do. You'll see at the end, I have another version of this, and I've a more thought-out color palette, and I love that one as well. It's pastel-y greens and yellows and peaches, and it turned out very soft and warm. When I got to the end of a shape where you add the final lines, I was concerned at first that I wouldn't be able to fit any final lines, but it's pretty easy to judge how many more lines will fit in there. You'll see some of mine turned out a tiny bit skinnier or a tiny bit fatter, but it's really not noticeable at all. If you decide to do this project and you want to share it, I'd love to see it. You can tag me on Instagram at Christina Hunter Art or comment down below and let me know where to find it. Even though the guidelines are in pencil and very light, I still think after you erase them, it makes such a world of a difference. I'm very tempted to take this project onto a bigger scale, maybe a canvas or poster, and make some frameable art for one of my rooms. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a chance to relax, unwind, and enjoy creating. I have a lot of fun making these videos with you, and if you have any ideas for other sketchbook pages in the future, please don't hesitate to comment down below. I'd love to hear them. Here is the pastel palette version of the page I told you about earlier. If you want to see a time-lapse of it, it's up on TikTok at Christina Hunter Art. As always, thanks for joining me. Take care.